Hello Rockstars, how's everyone going? Asar, hey man. Tien Viet Q, hello bro, hey man, how are you going? So, it looks like in 13 hours time we're gonna get kicked out of Lost Kingdom, but then we're still kind of hanging around just so that I can farm a little bit of higher level resources. So that's all happening, that's all that's happening in my main account. Katakat, hello Ladus, hey man, how are you going? But then this stream is not about our KvK, it's over, we made videos about it as well. And now we are going to focus on the 1412 KvK again. So this is beyond the third date, we're kind of going into the fourth day somewhat. And out of 6 Imperiums drop down to 4. The main thing we're looking at is the fight between 1412 and where is it? 1647. So surprisingly, both of them are still Imperium, so they have a lot of power in the tank still. So let's go have a look. And before we start looking at the fighting, before we zoom in, we just want to have a look from up top and see whether the question Karagat asked, is 1412 going to make it? Well, that's what we're gonna check today. So if I look at the situation on the top, it does look like it hasn't changed too much since yesterday. 1647 still is somewhat pushing in at the top, but then so many fortresses from 1412, and it does look like they're still somewhat hanging in, right? Yeah, they're still somewhat there in the fight, so it's not like they have given up. But then if you look at the position, if you want to kind of assess who has the upper hand, it's still kind of hard to tell without kind of zooming in and seeing what's happening. But then since yesterday, I have to say 1647 has done a bit more progress. Now we are gonna zoom in and check all of that pretty soon, but before that I just wanna check what else is happening. No mood in this game after being 0. Gary, hey man. Well, I mean, if you're in KvK, then you're gonna get half of your troops back, so you just got some really good kills and deaths. That makes your account look stronger, if that makes any difference. But then if I get 0'd, I'm probably just gonna play casually. Like I still want to start playing casually rather than like being like a high spender and trying to get things. Now we're looking down south, and there were 3 areas of contention. One of them is 1875 versus 1823. Now 1823 has been somewhat locked in on day 1 around their passes, but they were trying to hold on to some position over here closer to the pass, and it does look like 1875 has kind of pushed in. They're taking care of the last flag, and after this flag 1823 doesn't have access to the next zone through this side. They do have access through the right hand side, so that zone is allied, so they can kind of still go in that way. 1412 still holding on. They're going to be out of fort soon. Yeah, 1412 does look like they're under kind of pressure. I mean, from a neutral point of view, if 1412 is out of the KvK in zone 1, then the KvK is kind of over, right? Because they're meant to be the main powerhouse pulling their side. Now if you want to know who are allies and you know how the team is broken down, if you look at the top right corner, you can see the teams in blue. Those are the ones kind of allied, and the ones in red are allied. And if 1412 is out, they don't have access to the next zone. That means the red team kind of wins. Kind of, not necessarily, but kind of. Now on the right hand side, the last contested zone is Villa Villa, and this was between 1892 versus 1780 and 1005. Now, if I look at this on the right-hand side, since yesterday, 1892 has been kind of locked in on the right-hand side. But then in the middle and on the left-hand side, 92 has more control. And in a way, the left-hand side and the middle is more important than the right-hand side. So if they gave up position on the right-hand side and in return they have focused on the left-hand side and the middle, then that's not a bad call, right? Because that's where the passes are. I mean, technically they could have gone through their allies as well, but they're going through from a stronger, or actually they didn't have access to, actually they did, yeah. Now they could have gone through their allies, but now they're going through stronger. Now let's have a look at where they have progressed since yesterday. So that middle blue line that didn't exist yesterday, and it looks like that's there. From that fortress, the flags towards the left wasn't there yesterday. So these are the progress they have made in the last 24 hours, and they're burning still on the left. So I can see 1 or 2 marches from 92 walking around. So it's not like there's heavy fighting going on here. Maybe up top, yeah, there's some fighting here. So that's where 92 is trying to push in and burn that flag from BND's 1780. So they're pushing in that way, trying to burn that fort, and they're probably trying to burn over here as well, right? Yeah, so I see a lot of 92 here. That flag is repairing on the left, and the flag on the right is repairing as well. So 92 has few different areas. They don't need to burn the fort straight away. They can still pressure on the flags and kind of get a good deal out of it. Cut. Yeah, it would be over pretty much. Yeah, man, you're right. I mean, we don't want it to be over. I mean, we don't have any favorism in this KvK. Whoever wins, we're happy for them. But then in terms of the fighting, we obviously want to see till the last day on Kingsland, right? Like at least till the first day on Kingsland, let's put it that way. If a big KvK is over before Kingsland, then it's kind of, you know, disappointing for us neutrals. Next KvK, 1365 and 1860 versus 1846 and 1093. Shagla. Mate, I'm not in the leadership of 1365, so I have no idea. So when you find out, I'll find out. But if upfront somehow I find out, I'll make a video or mention it in the live stream. This KvK is over D-Crash. Hey man, there's a chance that it could be, depending on whether 1412 can hold on or not. But on the right hand side, 1412's ally 1892 is doing pretty good, right? They're the ones that are in an advantageous situation here. They definitely have the advantage. Now let's go back to where the fighting was. And Epic Kingsland, yeah, of course. Pravijit Singh, hello. Hey man, how are you going? So at the moment, it looks like there's just some open field and whatever going on, not necessarily any rallies on the flags or anything. Now we'll take a look at the right as well. So we checked up top, not heavy fighting going on, but then this is, remember, this is beyond 3 days for these guys fighting. So most of them probably ran out of resources and energy, or even the time, right? Like, I mean, you can maybe call in sick a day, maybe you can, you know, fight on the weekend a bit, but then most people doesn't have all day every day to fight. Last time I checked, there were fighters near N7 Fortress in 1780 side. N7 Fortress is where? Here. Okay, so these N7. Just checking. So if we are talking about the right hand side, then 92 kind of gave up on the right hand side anyway, so it's not like there's a lot of fighting going on the right hand side. They took the fortress out. Yeah, they probably did. Okay, so just to summarize this area, 92 definitely has more control. 92 soon will kind of control the whole zone, like in a day, maybe two, maybe a day. Now let's start looking at the 1412 area, the part that we're most interested about, 1412 versus 1647. So we are going to look at each touch point and see how it's kind of going. Shagala update is soon. This kingdom will drop fortress in deep for sure during update. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that happens. So just before a system maintenance, if you start building a fort, then that's uninterrupted and that gets built. Okay, so there's nothing touching here, so the fighting is not necessarily down south. Now 1412 does have access to these passes, but if they lose the area up top, then 47 can definitely focus down and take kind of that access away. Embarrassing performance by 1412. I mean, so let's put it this way. So 1412 is more famous, right? So we all know about 1412, so we have more expectation about 1412, and that's in comparison to 1647. But then again, on day one, just before the fighting started, we did take account on the power of each of the alliances from both sides. So 1412 measured up to 46 billion power within their main alliances, and then when it comes to 1647, they had 46 billion power as well. So from a power kind of perspective, it's not like 1412 was a bigger kingdom and they kind of couldn't hold up. I mean, they're still holding up, so maybe. Mr. 13, hello. Hey man, how are you going? So over here, someone's building a flag. Whose flag is that? 1412, okay. So 1412 is doing a flag here to get connected to that. Is it 1412K? Now they're already connected. They're just kind of wedging in. And on both sides, they have that. Which kingdom is that? CL. CL is 1412 as well. Okay. So wait. So if CL did that flag, then they can double rally this. 1412K. 1412K already is touching. So rather than this being 1412K, maybe they can do a flag here, this alliance, CL, then they have the double rally opportunity, so maybe. Are they doing a flag? Yes, they are. As soon as we said it, guys, as soon as we said it, they started building the flag. These marks were not there. I mean, it's not like they're listening to us, it's just common sense, so. Well, obviously 1412 has common sense. I'm just happy that I have common sense as well. Fair enough, I guess. Fame highlights their performance. Yeah, in a way, I mean, they're quite... I mean, not that I have any friends in 1412 or anything, so I'm not like biased in any which way towards any side. And to be honest, I'm more impressed by 1647 in terms of their day one performance, as in... Because we can't see, we're external to this KvK, so we can't see their markers. But then when their troops were moving on day one, how they took up position, how they did the fighting and everything, I could kind of feel like I can see the markers because they were so synchronized and moved so well, their troops, and took positions. So 1647, definitely impressive. Pravijit, I heard CPO Herald works very well. Did you get a chance to test CPO, or do you know what works best other than Guan? So my CPO is pretty low, but there's few people in our kingdom who max CPO, and I kind of checked with them and they did some testing as well. So what I kind of heard is CPO Herald, you're right, that kind of works well, but most of them I think chose to go with either Charles Herald and Steel Pakal Herald, and then they preferred like an Alex with the CPO. and Guan still with Leo. But then CPU Herald works very well. That's what I heard. But my CPU is low, so I haven't actually tested. So when my CPU gets a little higher, then I can kind of try a few different combinations myself. Mr. 13, I'm doing alright, man. Just relaxing, watching KvKs. My KvK is over, so no pressure. Did you see Alliance Power of 846? No, I didn't. 1846 is not in this KvK, so I'm kind of not checking them as much. It's crazy. Okay, well, we will check it out. After the stream, I can go and kind of check it out. Or when their KvK starts. When they're in KvK Action themselves, we can kind of go and check it out. What did you think? Oh, okay. You're welcome, man. Who is winning this KvK rock farm? Hey, mate, it kind of looks like the red side has a better shot, so it's kind of not decided. And when I say red side, I mean, like, if you look at the top right corner, that's where the teams are. So that side 1412 is, which is blue, they are under pressure. I sent your rock chat Discord. Okay, man. Okay, we can definitely check it out. Let me see. I have Discord open. Rock chat. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can kind of bring it up as a source on the screen. Okay. So guys, we received some pictures. I don't know how big they are on the screen. Let me see if I can make them big. No, they're not that big. Okay. Either way, what you can see on the screen, that's the Alliance Power ranking in 1846. Now, 1846 is a massive KD, so they're not part of this. But then they win like a lot. They fight like crazy. So when they're in their next KvK, we'll try to keep an eye out on it as well. So we got 13.7 million, 13.4, 12.9, 12.5, 10.7, and even number 6 is 10.4. Okay, now let's just hope all of them are the same pictures. No, they're not. Oh my god, number 7 is 9.6. Number 8 is 9.1 million. Number 9 is 5. So 8 fighting alliances, and 910 is more like a support alliance. But then up until 8, it's full on big, massive fighting alliances. And then we got alliance kills as well. So courtesy of Shagla, we can kind of see it. So, I mean, if it wasn't 1846, if it was another random KD, I wouldn't bother kind of checking it out. But 1846, I mean, you know, kind of have to. Okay, we saw that. This is the next one. Individual. Is this individual kills? $1,000. So rank number 1,000 is T5, 67.5 million power. Wow, that's just let's say crazy. Okay, let's go back to the KvK. Thank you for that, Shagla. Rich Veliko, just watching here. Good evening. Hey man, how are you going? Good to have you here. Now, there's 2 new flags being built over here, and this is a good chance for 47 to kind of take them down. I mean, whilst they're getting built, it's hard to reinforce, so that's where you have a better chance, but they just don't have the numbers, as you can see. So over here, it looks like 1412 has a lot more in terms of numbers. Now we do have one rally coming in though. Now this is a unsupported archer rally, so you guys know how that's gonna go, right? So all you see is 1412 marches around. Even if it was Pakal Herald, it wouldn't have succeeded, but then this is just archers, so they're just gonna, you know, die. The rally is gonna get swarmed down. Interpol, what do you think the best commander type to use Silent Trial on Cav Archer Infantry? I mean, I don't think Silent Trial makes a difference, right? I mean, you're just taking... I mean, Silent Trials doesn't make a difference on what troop type you're using it on, so you're taking rage off your enemy. So it's not troop specific by any means. So in early KvK, when I was using them, I had like 5 Silent Trials on 5 marches. Rich Bellico. 8 fighting alliances, yes man. WTF to that. Oh my god. 1846 has to be the strongest kingdom out there, right? Like, what do you guys think? When it comes to KvK, I'm purely talking about KvK, not like Osiris or anything. They have to be the strongest. I mean, not just based on power. There are some other kingdoms that has a lot of power as well, and all that, but like they actually win 1846, right? Nobody is going to fight 1846. That's the point of having 8 fighting alliances. Yep. So now this is where you guys can kind of judge me. I would judge me as well. So I'm not talking about 1846, but I'm talking about someone similar. 1v. So 1v is gonna lose to 1846. There's like zero doubt that, you know, they will lose. When it comes to 1365 in a KvK, 1v 100% is gonna lose as well. Any other bigger KDs, they're gonna lose, but where 1v's power kind of come in is their matchmaking. So they have a lot of players that are actually, let's restate that. All their players, every player in 1v is a big spender. Every player in 1v is a big spender, and they are very selective about who they recruit and all. So kingdom power wise, they're like a one, not maybe one alliance, but one or two alliance kingdom, maybe 1v and NV and whatever. But then they match up with other B-seed kingdoms somehow, like because they manage their fat so well. So they don't end up in the big KvKs, they end up in smaller KvKs where they obviously win everything. And I had the unfortunate luck of being in KvKs with 1v twice. Needless to say, lost both. So the first one I actually did try to fight, and I realized that this is like pointless. I'm pointlessly wasting my resources and speed ups. There's zero possibility of the KDs that I were in terms of winning against 1v. So the first time I fought a lot, second time guess what I did? Didn't fight at all. I mean, I got my 30 mil. I mean, you get the 30 mil, I mean, points or kills, whatever, for the coin. But after the 30 mil, did not fight at all. So if I'm fighting 1846 as part of a kingdom that doesn't have a shot, then I'm not fighting, because there's no point. That's how scary 1846 kind of looks. Then 1846 are like honey badger. They don't give a dang. Yeah, man. they probably don't care. I mean, I remember I didn't really watch their last KvK, but the one before, on Chizgul live stream and Jagothian live stream, the one where Chizgul was still in 1075 and Dragothian joined with his ult. So that KvK I watched with a lot of interest, and I was just like shocked at how strong 1846 is. Now over here, Khaled is putting 1647 under pressure with the Attila and Nevsky. There's a Zenobia garrison, and I don't know whether the Zenobia garrison can hold on, because over here I think I see more 1412. What do you guys think? I think I see more 1412. Yeah, definitely more 1412. So this flag has a genuine chance of going down. And you know, guys, how you're asking about other than Guan. Oh, the flag didn't go down. Good job by 1647. Now I was going to say, you know how you guys think about who is going to be the best pair and all of that? Well, one good way to kind of look at it is when you're spectating KvKs, like on this channel or whichever channel, like just look out for CPO and you'll see the secondaries popping up every now and then. And then not necessarily that's the best one, but if you see most people using a Herald behind the CPO or an Alex behind the CPO, whatever it may be, then that's another way of kind of estimating, like which probably will give you a better result. 1846 field presence in battlefield overwhelms their opponents. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like in the 1365 KvK, I was kind of a nobody because I'm playing with my ult, which is like a big farm, nothing more than that. So I had zero impact in the KvK. I did feel flags and whatever, but then what that allowed me is to kind of see how the other kingdoms there were. So 1875 was there. They're pretty strong, but they were quite outmatched by the other three kingdoms. So 1875 wasn't really suited for that big king KvK. And then we had 1254. 1254 definitely looked strong, very strong. But I have to say, like, nothing compared to what 1846 looked like. Like 1254 is strong, but nothing compared to 1846. And same kind of goes for 1365 and 1556 as well. Now 1556 did a lot of recruitment lately, so I don't know how they would, you know, look like in their next KvK. So they're in pre-KvK now, so when their KvK starts, we will be covering that a bit as well, so we get to see how strong they are. But then those three kingdoms, very strong kingdoms, 1254, 1365, 1556, none of them actually looked as strong as 1846. So, but then now that we saw 8 fighting alliances and their powers, I mean, no wonder, right? So 1365, because I'm in 1365, I can kind of see their stats and whatever. So there's how many alliances there? Actually, let's do a comparison. So let's log out of this and go into my ult, because I can stream this from my ult as well, right? But if I go into the ult, then you can kind of see, what's it called, the power ranking and all, because we just saw 1846 and we see 1365, and in our head we get a comparison. Baba went to 1556. Yes, Baba is there. No, I mean, Baba is there, but not just Baba. Like, there's like a huge group of players that went in. Okay, so I'm in my ult, and let's go and have a look at the 1365 ranking. So alliance power. So let's see how many fighting alliances are there. So remember how they had 8? So if you look at it, looks like we have 5. So 1365 has 5 fighting alliances, and after that it's like support alliances. and over there they had 8. So 3 extra alliances. So 1365 versus 1846, it's not even a KvK that anyone would want to watch, right? 1365 gets wrapped up. And the power that you showed, I don't think anyone else, any other KD can show 8, 10 billion alliances. 1412. Let's go back to the KvK. So you know how someone was earlier saying they had like a KvK setup. So I don't think anyone should try to take a KvK with 1846. I mean, why would you? It's a guaranteed. You're guaranteed to lose it. So okay, now let's look at the fighting up top. This is the area that we kind of didn't look into much, right? So that fortress has been under pressure since yesterday, and it does look like it's burning as well. But then 1412 still has numbers. It's not like they have given up or anything. But 1412 is gonna lose that pass soon. I mean, they're gonna be pushed back to the pass soon. So it's gonna be open field for a while because that's not repairing. Until it repairs, there's no question of, I guess, rallying more. And on this side, 1647 is not under pressure, so their flags, none of them burning, repairing, nothing. So that's where they're strong. Now what about this area? A little bit down below, the fortress from 1412 is burning. Fortress from 1412 is burning. Now the other thing, guys, I think I should mention is my time zone, or when I'm streaming, it's similar to 1647 time zone. So if you're watching this stream, as in our stream, most of the time you'll actually see 1647 has an upper hand. But then if you check anyone streaming, say 6-7 hours from now, the same KvK, you'll probably see 1412 having an upper hand because of the time zone thing. So 1647 has a lot of Japanese people. And I'm in Sydney, so like when I can stream, it's kind of their good time zone as well. So kind of keep that in mind. Okay, what's happening here? 1412 burning. Oh my god, everywhere we look, we see 1412 burning. Okay, finally a 1412 flag that's touching and not burning. Loco, AU. Yes, AU, man. So, say for example, Shinchi is in this KvK, right, in 1412. So, if you check out Shinchi's stream when he streams from the States later on in the night, I mean my night, but anyways, later on in the day, that's when you'll probably see 1412 doing some moves. So, just based on our stream, like we can't say 1412 is not as active, I guess. Pravijit, good morning from New Zealand. Oh, hey, neighbor, how are you going? Okay, there's quite a few areas where they're kind of taking a breather. I mean, who can judge them, right? You're fighting for a very long time. So, I mean, 3 days, so you can take a breather. Someone's coming with siege. They're reinforcing the fortress with siege. All these marches standing. All these marches standing. Someone gotta do a rally, right? Yeah, from Sydney, man, down under. Okay, so that's another flag that's being contested. I mean, touching. Anything burning? Nope. Not burning. Not burning. Now CL, wasn't there a, that's the area. So that's the area where there were new flags being built and there was a lot of fighting going on. So the new flag straight away got a burn, but that's a different type of burn, right? So when the flag is built, all the troops kind of leave the flag and maybe straight away they had a attack there. I don't know. If you time the rally, then the first burn is easy. Rock Farm, I heard Australia doesn't like China, lol. I mean, there's a lot of Chinese people in Sydney. So, but politically, country-wise, I mean, there's some tension. China is still Australia's one of the biggest, well, not one of the biggest trading partners. So, there's love and hate there, I guess. I think that's the most, there's two areas where there's most fighting taking place. One of them is this, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of fighting going on. There's like not enough troops to keep us interested. And what with this? What was the other area? That? A lot of marches going somewhere. They're balling up here. Yeah, that's the other area. So we see a lot of fancy cities here. Well, a lot of them bubbled though. That's such a good city skin. Dynastic Warrior. Kind of regret not having enough speed ups to go for that. You can use it for everything. Okay, 2 big balls, guys. I mean, not massive balls, but given that it doesn't look like it's their peak time. That's not a rally. So we see Pakal Herald and we see CPO and CJ. Actually, you know what? We saw a lot of CJ with CPO. So CPO CJ is one of the marches that we saw a lot. Now, I just have an unlock on CJ. CJ kind of never looked too interesting, so I never invested in him. But I see a lot of CPO CJ. So if I find any friends with a CJ, then we can kind of try to do some testing out of that as well. Hey, what's that? I haven't seen this. Where did he get that? That frame? Nah, there's not like a lot happening there. I mean, that one, the one DVL SA has, the Alpha Omega. That's Omega, right? I think it is. I don't have that. I don't think I have seen that before. That's from Pioneer Achievement. Ah, okay. So he's like a fancy guy with a lot of achievements. Well, he's from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, so he has a lot of oil money, I guess. Generalizing, but still. Most Middle Eastern people that I know are rich, so that's a positive compliment. So it's not a bad thing, I guess. Oh, you have Pioneer. You're well. I have Pioneer. I never seen that before, that's all. Dark Eye, yeah, man. How are you going? You're rich also, bro. Nah, man. What are you talking about? 71 million power? You're calling me rich? Oil money? Yeah, that's what that guy had. I mean, he's kind of trying to pretend he has a palm tree and date money, camel money, but it's all oil money. We know it. So you need to expertise lots of commanders to unlock that. Yeah, I guess. Should we check it out? Nah. You said it. Lots of commanders. We can't expertise lots of commanders. So I see a lot of murder balls being produced here and there, but they're kind of holding ground. They're not really pushing in. You gotta push in. Okay, that's repairing. I think we should stick to this. It looks like the flag up top is repairing. So if anything... Oops, too much. Okay, so if anything, we'll see a rally here soon. Do you see any of the cities rallying? Anyone's city has a lot of lines. See all of them coming here. Now one guy has to be doing the rallies. Who is it gonna be? Probably him, right? With the skin, city skin, Cav city skin. So probably see a Nevsky, some sort of Nevsky, Attila Nevsky or XY Nevsky. LADUS, the most humble streamer I have seen. Much love. Yeah, I mean, if I had the ability to show off, I wouldn't be so humble, but then I don't, so that's the only choice I have, I guess. Okay, now I can see the lines. Okay, he's doing the rally. So let's see if we can see his commanders. You can kind of hide it. Maybe he's hiding it. I can't believe this guy would have a Charles. I mean, I know Charles is alright, but I don't believe you use Charles. Really? 146 million power. 4 billion kills. 31 million dead. You're an alright guy, man. So he's saying that this is his cav equipment. Is that what he's saying? I think he has 2 sets. Wow. you should be doing cav rallies. Yes, he is a cav guy. Oh no, maybe this is his actual equipment. Oh, actually, it's the same. It's all expertised. Wow. Let's give him a like. That's a beautiful set. Now let's see what you can do with those equipment. Can you take that take that flag? Can you burn it down? You only got justice. I mean, it's a big kingdom. It's hard to... You may be lucky just to get any title, right? I think he's saying that's his goal. Yeah, could be, man. Could be. But then what he has is not too far off either. Like, he doesn't have the KvK items expertise, but he still has quite a lot. As far as I know, the richest probably Cookie playing RoK for now, then Baba. Yeah, I think you're right, man. Dark Eye. Pravijit Maverick is still playing. He trained 60 million points in the pre-KvK training. Oh, yeah, Maverick. Yeah, this Maverick as well. Maverick is Lilith. Does Maverick fight a lot? Like, you know how Baba has a lot of kills and everything as well? Does Maverick fight a lot, or is he more like casual? I actually, for some reason, I have never seen any of his KvKs. So I'm kind of in the dark on Maverick. What is Maverick Kingdom? Yeah, that's a good question. Anyone know? I don't know. That's why I was saying for some reason I have never seen him in action. I don't know. He is in 2010 and our ally will find out. He's in 2010. Okay, he's in 2010. We'll find out in Zone 6 fights. Okay. KvK, when Zone 6 fight starts, if you see Maverick fighting or when your Zone 6 opens, how about you join our Discord and you let us know there so that we can try to cover that as well. Joey K, if you watch 1429 KvK, we'll see him in action. 1429, okay. He's in rank 1 alliance of 2010. Maverick fights like a bot. Oh, okay. So he does. It's just that he probably didn't kind of play in high profile KDs, and that's why I kind of missed him. I'll join your Discord. We're going against 1429 in a 3v5. Okay, KvK, that sounds good. Join the Discord, man, and if you can let us know like the pass opening date and time, something like that, then we can definitely keep an eye. Now guys, we have that rally in action. We got Attila and Nevsky, and then we got a Zenobia. Who is behind the Zenobia? YSS? Yes, it is. So it's not Flavius, it's YSS. And it's that cav focused guy with great equipment that's doing the rally. And when it comes to numbers, kind of looks like it's a lot more 47 on this side. So we may get a burn out of this. I met Mav when I was 321. He's not so active as far as I know. Yeah, I mean, like, I watch a lot of streams from the other streamers as well, so I kind of didn't see Maverick. Because you know how when Baba is on the screen, everyone will point out, hey, there's Baba, and you'll kind of see his marches fighting around as well. Kind of didn't see too much Maverick myself. So, well, now we know. We'll check out KvK and KvK's KvK, and we'll probably find out how much he fights. We'll have a look into his account. Okay, so full field control. It's all 1647 here. Now, in this case, now that they had full field control, and they probably had numbers as well. So this is where if you went with the Archer rally, probably would have been better, right? Maverick is in V10. He's 1.5 billion. Oh my god. I bet rally will fail. Nah, man, I think rally will be alright. I mean, cancelling and doing an Archer rally, not the worst idea, but because this is like the ideal situation to use your Gilgamesh, right? Attila Nevsky is good, but XY Nevsky is better when you own the field, and so is Gilgamesh. The only reason why Attila Nevsky is good, because it kind of has the counter attack, so... But then, who are you doing the counter attack to now? It's not like you're getting swarmed. I sent pics in RoK Discord. Thanks, man. We will check it out. Now let's see. Quickly see the Discord. What pics are you talking about? Okay. Now, just for a quick sec, guys, I'm bringing up the picture. So this is the KvK that's going on. We're probably gonna use this KvK. I mean, we're gonna use this picture to highlight this KvK. This is what KvK just sent us. So in our future streams, guys, you'll kind of see this. And what do we have? Maverick. That's the training of Maverick. I mean, 1.5 billion power, you can win everything, right? He probably is gonna do some more training. But anyways, that's pre-KvK. So let's go back to the rally. Yeah, 100% control of the field. We see some 14-12 marches coming from the sides, but probably not. You know, because it's not a Flavius, it's just a YSS, so you kind of know how the report's gonna be. We're not gonna bother them. Now, the other day when we saw some Flavius in action, we did ask for reports. I don't have it in this account, I have them in the main account, and Flavius definitely owned the Cav rallies. So on the Archer. MG is over, so I guess today, day 2 training, we will get final scores. Ah, okay, yeah, sounds good. The server is lagging sometimes. Is it like when you say server as in like the stream, or because when I was switching between what's it called, Discord pictures and the stream, then it's like a little lag that probably comes in. But is it all right now, or is there a lag when we're still just watching the KvK? Let me know. And I'm doing something that I probably should have done before. I'm just logging in from a mobile on the side on the stream just to see how the quality is. Normally I do it, I just forgot today. Okay, now as I'm loading that, I also noticed we got 50 people watching and we got 27 likes. I mean, 50% likes is not bad, but why not 100%? So if you haven't, support the streamer, drop a like, it's free. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, then obviously do. We do coverage of KvKs, and we do tutorials, guides, tips, everything, anything that's RoK related. So if you're enjoying this, most likely you'll enjoy the rest of our content as well. Okay, so no lag. Okay, thanks Rich, that's all right then. I don't need to watch it on the phone anymore. That rally is going on for a while. I want to say if this was an Archer rally, then it wouldn't be going on for as long. Now we do have a counter rally as well. So you know how I was saying Archer rally, so the Archer rally now would probably suffer a little bit more because you got the counter rally. What's the counter rally? It's a Attila Nevsky as well. That would make sense, right? What kingdom are you in that KvK? Me? So one of my accounts, this is the alt, so my second account 71 mil, that's in 1365, and my first account is in 1348. Or are you asking someone else? Oh, sorry. I need to learn how to read English. Sorry, Joik, you're asking Pravijit and I'm answering. Sorry. My name is not Pravijit, no. So I don't need to answer. Now, should they swarm down the Attila Nevsky? Should they? With so many marches, it'll give you a hospital full, true. Probably not worthwhile. And there you see the Guan CPO. So the guy that's actually hitting the Attila Nevsky is the Guan CPO. Rich Bellico, are you laughing at me because I'm a noob? You can laugh with me, don't laugh at me though. That's not kind. Alright man, you had so much equipment. You should have been taking it down earlier. Taking too long. Hey, the rally switched sides. Or is that a new rally? No, that's the same rally. So the rally switched sides. And now the rally is getting taken down, swarmed down. Okay, good. They just waited for the rally to be low enough, which is probably smarter, and the rally is now getting swarmed down. I mean the counter rally. Yes, counter rally dead, going home. And the actual rally is still going on. Are they swarming the flag as well? No, not yet. Now they kind of have one city very close. The rest of the cities are not that close. So reinforcing that flag isn't kind of the easiest thing. But as you can see, people are going to that flag, coming to this city and then reinforcing. So we can still see quite a few reinforcements coming in. So it's not like the flag is running low on reinforcements. Rock Farm, do you think the Desert Conquest map is good? My kingdom chose that KvK. Hey man, I didn't play it, but from what I have seen, like I think I saw someone streaming that on YouTube. I think Fleisch was streaming a little bit, or was it? No, probably I don't think I watched Fleisch. I think I watched someone else. But either way, so from what I looked, it didn't look fun at all, man. So and then some of the people that I talked to, they did say that it's not as fun as Strife of 8 or Heroic Anthem. There's a lot less action, there's too much preparation. So I don't know, man. Probably not as good. Well, we'll find out, right? Like when you play through it. If again just the same deal that we gave Pravijit earlier, so when you start your KvK actually, so say for example there's a Conquest pass for opening or something for your KvK, feel free to let us know on our Discord, as in when the pass is opening and which KvK you're in and so on, so we can maybe do a stream, just have a look at how Desert Conquest actually looks like. So because I have never covered that on the channel, so I wouldn't mind doing at least once. Now that the rally is going on for a while, I kind of want to see the report, just because it went on for a while. Should we kind of bother him? Maybe we should. Maybe just ask. God, can't type shit. And so not only the rally died, I mean not rally, sorry, the flag died, the flag got burned. The swarmers kind of got lucky because there were a couple of people that were reinforcing after, so free kills, guys. They got a lot of free kills. And now we probably have to look somewhere else for action, because this is burning. It's not like we're gonna get a lot of action here. Is there anything else they should be burning? Is this burning already? That is burning already. So that's burning and the flag is burning. What about on this side? That is burning as well. And we asked for the report, so if the guy replies, then obviously we can share. Rock Farm, Drago thing will probably stream it. Oh, okay. Oh, if you're in 916, okay, so we'll check out Drago's stream. But you can kind of let us know as well. So Drago usually streams pretty late in the night. So it's not like my stream clashes with his at all. Rich Belico, welcome as a Primus. So we got a new member. Well, actually not a new member. Rich was a member before, and we have a renewal of membership. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for the membership. Then M. They're making 412 suffocate in that corner. Yeah, definitely. So 412 is definitely under pressure there. Now, there was another big sort of ball somewhere. Was it here? Probably wasn't here. But since we are looking, we can kind of check it out. Oops, I'm wrong. Wrong about what, man? Wow, there's like a lot of marches here. But you're standing in territory, you're preparing for something. What are you preparing for? What are you going to rally? That doesn't okay, so they have a big ball here, but they're not, like there's nothing around that they're connected to. That's your territory. That's your territory, and you're not connected to this. So maybe they're planning to do a flag here. Is there enough space to do a flag? I don't know. So if they do a flag here, they can maybe burn. Well, they don't need a flag. They can burn through this. Maybe for double rally. These two were burning. No. Maybe they're about to rally this, and the rally is gonna come this way. That's why they're balled up here, maybe. If you see that big ball, you want to wait a little bit and see which direction they're going, right? Where are you guys going? Now, some of them are standing here. Is that the direction they're gonna go to? Did we get a report? No, we didn't. What's this account called? LADUS Gaming. Okay. Sometimes I'm luckier when I'm asking from the main account. I usually get a bit more, what's it called? Answers. TN10. No, sorry, not TN10. Tai Han Thet. Who is winning, 1412 or 1647? So at the moment it's downtime for 1412 and uptime for 1647. So it does look like 1647 has the upper hand. So everywhere we kind of look, we see more 1647 balls, and they're burning flags here and there. And M647, yes, you're right. Okay, so that ball is annoying us. That's just standing there for a long time, not pushing in any direction. Now, nope, no action here. Ooh, that's about to be burned. Doesn't have too much of a health left. Now, when that goes, 1, 2, 3 sort of cities there. None of them big cities though. Yeah, they're like all farm alliances. I mean, farm. Check report. Safan, I asked for it. So the guy that did the rally, we asked. If he replies, then we'll definitely check it out. Did they just burn something here? Ooh, there's a rally here. Okay, so let's zoom out and see what it is. Devil Fort being under pressure. Now that's the Archer rally against a Zenobia, and that's a Flavius. so let's see if we can get a favor out of him. Mate. We asked him as well. Let's see if we can. Do you see a lot of 1412 around? I don't think we see a lot of 1412 around. Okay, he still hasn't messaged. Nah, man, we're just waiting. I mean, 2 people. We messaged. If they reply, then we'll definitely check it out. Now, I'm more interested about this report. Joey, I never knew 1647 was such a big kingdom. Yep, I didn't even know that. I think I heard of 1647 doing descent in one other KvK before, but I have never seen them in action. And they're looks like they're just as big and pretty active and very organized. Now there's the counter rally coming in, Attila. (1412) aren't as strong as I thought. Well, I was kind of saying earlier, as in, yeah, I'm probably gonna agree with you. So 1412, not necessarily, I mean, they're still strong, but they're not necessarily as strong as I thought either. But then when we stream, as in on our channel, it's uptime for 1647 and downtime for 1412. So, I mean, if you check Shinchi's stream later, like maybe 3-4 hours later, Shinchi may be streaming. And that's the time zone when 1412 is more active. So when I'm streaming, it's always gonna look like 1647 is more active because it's their uptime. Okay, so that didn't succeed, that rally. The reason why it didn't succeed is because it was an archer rally and it's kind of deep into 1412 territory, and not necessarily 1647 owned the field 100%. And when the counter rally came, they just canceled the rally. So they probably got good trades, but then they canceled when it wasn't gonna be good anymore, right? So we'll probably see another rally here. And what about this area? Still fighting going on? Hi. Hey, my friend, how are you? How's your CPU? Hey, man, my CPU is pretty low. Still pretty low, because every single sculpture that I'm getting, wherever I'm getting it from, I'm putting them on Nevsky still, because my Nevsky is 5553. So I still got 2 skills left on Nevsky. And because CPU is not for rally or garrison, I kind of have to prioritize the rally garrison commanders. And that's why we are still working on Nevsky. Okay, it does seem like things are kind of quiet here on the south. Yeah. So on the south, it's not like there's like a lot going on. Well, this guy is rallying. What are you gonna rally? 1412 is, well, they can rally this fort. That's all he can rally, I think, from here. But remember how we saw a massive ball somewhere? Was it here? We want to see whether that ball has made any progress. Where was it? It was here, I think. Okay, that ball has made progress. So from the top right, They're kind of moving in towards this direction, and that's the fortress they're going to take care of. Okay. Guys, we're going to have some massive action here now. Safwan, Ladus, my XY is 5511. Is it worth to expertise him? If you're not a big spender, then don't. Maybe just let it be at 5511. You can try to get a 5515. So my XY is 5515, and that's pretty decent. So I didn't go for the expertise, a lot more expensive. So we got an XY head, full field control, XY Nevsky, not a bad call. So he's gonna be in the garrison. Let's see. I can't see the garrison. Garrison has to pop a skill. I can see the Zenobia animation and Flavius. So there's a Zenobia Flavius there. Wow, Nevsky, nice. Yeah, kind of going for Nevsky still. Okay, we're gonna ask this guy for reports as well. It's the same guy. Okay, well, brother, hope you replied. Did you? Thank you so much. Okay, we got a report. Let's check it out. That is the Archer Rally. So the Archer Rally definitely traded better on Flavius. So Archer Rallies, this is what we have been saying. Archer Rallies obviously trade better against Flavius. So it's not like having a Flavius kind of rules this pair out. But then where the problem comes in is that gets swarmed down easily, and then even when without the swarm, when the counter came in, they had to cancel. So that wasn't necessarily the finest moment. Now let's check the troop buffs. So no support skill because season of SO8, Strife of 8. But then if you look at the Archer, oh, very good stats. So this guy, this brother over here, Kanki, he does have decent archer setup there, and the infantry kind of doesn't look like the best, right? Like we have seen better, but still okay. Yep, and there was a debuff going on as well, but yeah, not a bad report. Now what we want to see is, no, that didn't burn, that got cancelled. Okay, whilst we're looking at the report, that got cancelled. We're kind of expecting that to go on for a while. So 1412, we see some numbers here. So so the Cav guy hasn't replied yet. I've seen 220.5 defense on Zen Flavius. Yes, yep. Rich Bellico, BRB, bro, dinner time. Yeah, man, enjoy your dinner. Speaking of dinner, I kind of feel hungry as well. What time is it? Okay, 10:15. I think we can go on for another 15-20 minutes maybe, depending on how much the action is. And then I kind of have to go for dinner as well. When I say 10:15, I meant like my local time, 10:15 p.m. Okay, so that push wasn't as successful as the one in the top. I'm just gonna go back and check again. At the top, that's repairing, so there should be a rally coming soon this way. So those are the two sort of areas we want to keep an eye on, right? Is there something repairing? Yes, there's something repairing here as well. And 47 is kind of going through a motion, clockwise motion, to keep everything kind of going. So Kanki from 1647, thank you, bro. I hope you kind of check your report. And that's this brother over here. He's their general, the main guy with calves. Kind of don't like his what's it called, picture. So I'm not gonna message him anymore. Okay, no rally on yet, it seems. And nothing on here yet. They're getting ready. It's going to be there pretty soon. This guy's going to do the rallies. As you can see, lots of marches coming his way. Now, which one is he going to rally? Is he rallying this? They got that flag touching this, so they can rally this as well. Or he could be rallying this. Maybe they can rally both at the same time, and that way the attention is split from 1412 since they don't have enough numbers. Actually, you know what? We can message someone that's going into the city. Who is going into the city? Are you going into the city? I think he is. No, he's not. See? No, that's infantry. Why would infantry go in there? He got a cav skin. He's rallying cav. This guy is going in, right? Saladin, take a turn to the left, and then we know you're going in. Nope, not Saladin. He's going in. Okay, we message him. We message someone to see if they do share. Looks like this is what they're gonna go for, right? So the fortress, they're not really pushing in for. Everyone's gathering up on the left. Well, soon enough we're gonna see a rally here. I think there's a very high chance that 1412 gets wrapped up, because as much as it's kind of not their high time, we're heading into a territory where it's a decent time on a Sunday for most people to be online, and we're seeing more 1647 online than 1412, like a lot more everywhere. Like, I think in the last couple of days we didn't see many 1412 rallies any direction, right? Nope. Action there. Wasn't there a fortress that they were trying to rally here? Which one was that fortress? I think that was the fortress they're trying to rally. Okay, they are rallying again. So this time around, rather than XY Nevsky, we have Attila and Nevsky. And I want to see if it's the same rally leader. Yep, it's the same rally leader. So that guy has really OP cav equipment. And we got the Zenobia and Flavius. So we can probably ask the defending side as well So who do you think could be defending? Is that that's an archer skin, right? That's an archer skin. So maybe this guy is defending, we can ask. That's the infantry skin. Okay, let's see. Can we ask? I mean, he's online. We can ask him. I'm sure he's reinforcing. Wow, lots and lots of numbers popping up on the screen. Too much action taking place. Did the rally get... I think the rally got swarmed down. Because otherwise we wouldn't have a lot of marches walking back, right? And yes, we see the 1647 marches kind of walking back, so the rally probably got swarmed down. Yep. There was a lot more 47 here though, right? Like if you look at... the numbers walking back, like that's a lot. 1647. So, wow. Attila Nevsky probably wasn't reinforced as well. Otherwise, that's quite painful to storm that down, right? Okay. Now let's check up top and see whether that flag is under... yeah, that flag is under attack now. Attila Nevsky. So Attila Nevsky is definitely the most common rally pair going around, and if you have Flavius, then Zenobia and Flavius. We're not seeing any Amanitore and Artemisia, so Archer Garrison is not really a thing. We saw one or two, not that many, we saw one or two Jadwiga and YSS, but mostly we're seeing Zenobia YSS and Zenobia Flavius in garrison, and then the Zenobia Flavius is, in most cases, based on some of the reports that we have seen, the Flavius is definitely doing better. And when it comes to rally, like if you want to see a rally go on for a while, it seems like it gotta be Attila and Nevsky. There's a couple of cities very close, so people can easily reinforce this flag. So as much as it's like a corner little flag and it looks like it's all covered by 1647, this flag may not go down easy. We'll ask him as well, just in case. we just ask for the report? He's bubbled. I don't know whether he's online. So even on the side, so we are talking about pure 1412 territory here, right? 47 should be coming down from here, but even on the side, you'll see that there's a lot of 47 presence. So it's a tight hold on 1412, and the swarming started. So this flag is probably low, so swarmers kind of popping in. We still see some reinforcements coming in. Swarming too early can be quite painful, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. Yeah, more and more people start swarming, so this flag is definitely coming down. We don't see too many marches kind of walking in. We see the dead marches kind of getting out, so the captain's gonna be knocked out pretty soon, and that's it. The flag is burned. Well done, 1647. Okay guys, so it has been about an hour and a half. We have been seeing a lot of action from 1647 versus 1412. So later on tonight, I'm gonna be watching Shinchi's stream if he streams, to see whether 1412 kind of wakes up and, you know, kind of pushes back. And on the other side, luckily for the blue teams, 92 is kind of doing decent. 92 is definitely gaining more ground as we check every time. So we are probably gonna call it a day here today for the stream, and I'm most likely going to be streaming again tomorrow around the same time. So I hope everyone had a good time. Thank you for being here. Special thanks to Rich Belico for becoming a member, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you everyone. Bye for now.